Welcome to CrockPot Tuesday. Today I'm making soup using dry pantry items. So this is a soup mix I get in a bag. You could find it where the beans are, the dry beans, the dry rice. So check it out. You might find it there. This has green and yellow split peas, rice, pearl barley, red split lentils. So I'm just going to put that in the crock pot and make a beautiful soup for today. So first off, I'm going to put the complement stewed tomatoes, Italian seasoned stewed tomatoes, in the crock pot. Now I'm going to add 2.5 cups of water. Now on Saturday it was Jay's birthday, so I made him ribs. And I had some broth left over from the ribs because I put water in the bottom and then I put my ribs up on a rack. So I'm going to use the rest of this broth that I have here. The rest of this broth that I have right there. Still pretty thick from the ribs. So it'll have a nice rib flavor to it. Now I'm just going to mix that up with magic spoon. Magic spoon. Magic spoon. Magic spoon. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fabulous. Okay, so these are whole tomatoes, so I'm just going to crush them down a little bit. Just because they're pretty big. So this is the soup mix. I'm just going to add it to it because it's going to expand. It's going to expand with this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put another 1/2 cup. There's about 4 cups in there, so I'm going to put 1.5 cups of the soup mix. Then I'm just going to stir. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. I don't need the salt. I can do that later. Just a little bit of pepper. Then I'm going to add a little bit of, let's see what we have here. A little bit of basil. And of course, some onion powder. I think that should be good enough, I think. So just going to mix that because there's a lot of flavoring in the broth from the ribs. And that's it. A nice, easy soup. I could have added a lot more things like celery, carrots, and everything else, but I just wanted more of a pea soup. I could have added some ham, but I don't have any ham on hand right now. It's all frozen downstairs, so this should do it. So I'm going to put it in for 4 hours on low and see what happens. So I just wanted to add one more thing before I forget. Beef bouillon. So beef broth, beef bouillon. I'm just going to put 2 teaspoons just to have a little bit extra added flavor. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I still have 1.5 hours left on my crock pot. So I'm going to put a little bit of water. I'm going to put about 1 cup because it's getting pretty thick. So I'm going to put 1 cup of water. And I'm going to put some 100% durum wheat semolina pasta. So it's pepperini number 64. So it's a very fine, a very small, I don't know if you can see it, small pasta. Put some in my hand so you can see it. Perini number 64. So it's very small. Here, this is what it looks like. It's a very small pasta. So I'm going to put half a cup in the crock pot. Now I'm trying to make this soup a delicious fall soup. Very hearty and something that's going to keep you warm. It's a chilly day today. It's a little bit of rain going on and, well, fall, it feels like fall. So like I said, half a cup of these noodles, this pasta, and 1 cup of water. And as you can see, it's getting very thick, or starting to get very thick. It smells delicious. Look at all that. Look at all the lentils in there and the rice, the split peas. Oh, this is going to be a very good soup. It's going to be a thick soup. I think I might just have to add just a little bit more water. So in total, I'm adding a cup of water. Okay. Now I'm just going to let that sit in the crock pot for the next 1 hour and a half, and it should be ready. For Jay's lunch today, I'm making some boiled eggs because I'm going to be making egg salad sandwiches. He won't be eating the soup till tomorrow. Well, time's up. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Starting to stick to the sides a little bit. That's fine. It's very thick. It's a very thick soup. So I could add a little bit more water if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. It's going to be good. Yeah, it's ready to go. Now look at that. Let's zoom in on that. Like I said, split pea, barley, lentils, corn, and that special pasta that I put in there. Tomato broth and the rib broth as well. So I'm just going to let that cool down a little bit and I'm going to taste test. Okay, so time to test this soup. It's very thick, so it sticks to your guts. It's going to keep me warm, that's for sure. This would be a great soup to bring hunting with you. Or a nice soup for camp or a nice fall day like today. There's a lot going on. There's peas, barley, and kidney beans and all that good stuff. Tomato. Here's some tomato right there. I don't even need crackers for this. I do not need crackers. And it's not mushy because some of the lentils or the corn. It's the corn, I think. It's not hard. It's cooked, but it's not mushy. So it's good. The barley's cooked well. All in all, it turned out great. But you know what? I'm going to try a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Dry Parmesan cheese. And a little pepper. It tastes like a vegetable soup. Like the tomato taste of vegetable soup, you know what I mean? So that's an easy way for you to make a soup. You can find the bags usually where they sell bags of kidney beans, lentils, and stuff like that. It's a soup mix with different lentils in it. It's not very expensive. I think it's $2 a bag. And it could stretch for a long time. So you can make, quite a few crock pots full. Like I said, I used, I think it was 1.5 cups of the beans, and there's still half a jar there. So, you know, I could make a couple more crock pots of that recipe. So yeah, that's my soup for today. I still don't have a name for it. How about lentil soup, I guess, or mixed lentil soup? Really good. But that's CrockPot Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and be sure to leave a comment below. Bye for now. So this is what I have left. I got all this. All of this. So that's for tomorrow's lunch. And I got a bowl for my mama. So that made quite a bit. Plus what I just ate. Not bad. Not bad at all.